Hello, today I have for you some exciting news, something that I know you'll love. Technical analysis, and an upgrade on our new Apple stock, Surge 3%. All brought to you by Kim Cook, founder of Banana, advocate of barely better than last year, but I know you'll still buy it.
What's up, you guys? We got another exciting day in the markets today. Apple surging about 3% following its 2% surge yesterday. So who do I have to have here with me? Mr. Bull, because Apple's smelling a little bullish. So for today's video, I'm just going to be going over a couple pieces of updates before I head into technical analysis for you. This is going to be a relatively short video, so just stick with me through the end. And before I get into the video, you know I got to drop the disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor, nor am I an expert or a professional in any way. Everything said in my videos are strictly opinion and my personal insights and thoughts. So before making any decisions of your own, make sure to contact a professional, do your own due diligence, and make sure you just educate yourself on everything, okay? Stay safe out there. Now, with that being said and out of the way, let's just get straight into the video. So, yesterday, we got a price upgrade by Loop Capital, raising their price target of Apple to $131 and also upgrading it to a buy. And they also see promising trends in production, shipment, and sales heading into year 2021. And if you look at Apple's quarter four, they've earned about $14.78 billion versus quarter three's $13 billion. Also posting a total of $64.70 billion in sales versus quarter three's $59.69 billion. So as you can see, Apple's growth and direction is looking pretty good for year 2021. So here we go. One thing I want to mention is you gotta love the wedges. And look at this. Apple right here. Boom, boom, okay? That's what we call a wedge. Why is a wedge significant? A lot of time when wedges are made like this, we got higher lows, lower highs. We tend to squeeze, and when we break out to the upside, boom, it's usually a substantial run-up. Now, a couple things that I wanted to kind of add in there before this run-up happened. We did see 113 get validated as an extremely strong bull camp for Apple. You see it held up twice here before shooting up. And then we go down, blah, 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 blah. We revisited the bull camp right over here again before breaking out of our wedge, and boom, even breaking the resistance that we saw over here at about 120, okay? So what does this all mean? Now that we've broken out of this wedge, we've even broken 120 to 121, and now we close the day right around 122, right? I'm not 100% firm on this yet. So it's looking like 123, 124 might start to act as a new little resistance for us. If this 123 does get broken though, and we go upwards, we might even revisit this 127, okay? 127 as a new resistance for us. Now, what direction do I see this stock moving heading into this week? I would say we got to consider a couple things. So right now, if we look at the RSI, which is the relative strength index, Apple is overbought. So we are probably going to see some type of a mini pullback before we can head higher. Mini pullback, where might that be? Right around 120 to 121. I would like to see that get revalidated as a new support. So look at this. Ever since we broke out of our wedge, we just pew straight to the moon, broke out of 120, 121, and now if we can see 120 to 121 become a new support rather than resistance, because in a good scenario, an old resistance can turn into a good support. So if we can see 120 to 121 revalidate itself as a new support for us, then we got to start looking at 123 as the new resistance level. If we can break through that, then we'd maybe start seeing Apple trade right here, right around 123 to 127, because as we've seen in the past, 127 has been a really strong resistance point for us, okay? I mean, we did break through it once here, and then we try to revisit it right back over here. Boom, failed miserably, okay? Shat on our dreams right there, okay? So hopefully this time we'd break 127, which would be the only way I can see us revisiting all-time highs of 138, okay? I'm not saying that it's going to happen. I'm not saying it has to happen. Nothing like that. Nothing that I say is a suggestion or a recommendation or advice. I'm just simply giving you the technical analysis readings that I'm getting. So overall, my outlook on Apple is looking bullish to me. Congratulations to anybody who is holding Apple right now already. It is looking good for us, but I know that some people have not bought in Apple yet. So let's just say, what would I do in this scenario? So if you're looking to buy Apple on any sort of deal or discount, you don't want to pay too much. Since we broke out of this wedge and I do see a bullish direction, for me personally, 120 to 121, I don't think is a bad buy. I would probably set a buy limit there and then watch it ride out to 123, and see if we break that and such. But so if you're a long-term investor, that's when I don't see 120 to 121 as a bad entry for you. Honestly, even buying Apple at where it's at, not a terrible entry because I do see Apple looking good for year 2021. So all in all, for a long-term investor or even a swing trader, I do see Apple as a decent buy. Definitely a nice little addition to your portfolios there. So in my opinion, why I like Apple stock for any sort of long-term hold or a swing trade is because it's not too volatile of a stock. Yes, that means you're not going to get some crazy instant gains, but you're also not going to see too much downside, which it takes a certain stomach to be able to take a lot of downside, and Apple's just not going to give that to you. So I do see it as a relatively safe stock to be holding or using as a swing trade. But this is just my personal opinion. Don't go in the stock and do it just because I said so. Make sure to do your own due diligence, do your own research, educate yourself, seek a professional, because I am not one. And that's all I have today on Apple stock. So future outlook is looking good. Happy trading to everybody, and good luck to you guys.